Hey
Hello,
y'all. How you guys doing? I'm Nia.
and I'm Shael, and this is Chat in the Tea.
Chatting,
Mm.
chatting,
And chat
chatting.
and what the
See,
tea,
yeah.
the you and me. Like,
You know
okay,
what we gonna be?
no,
We
for
gonna
real, guys. I have this crazy freaking pimple right here, and it's annoying me. Literally, once we started this podcast, I automatically just saw that. I was like, yeah. So I'm just trying to
It's
figure
not
out
funny. I just go
what
wide.
to put.
That is funny. There you
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
chat
Ooh,
and
let's bring it back.
yeah,
Let's
let's
bring
start
it
over.
back.
Okay,
Here is the tea for
for
you
you and me,
and me to see.
what we believe in these
Yes.
conspiracies.
Ooh, she brought out the paper.
Yeah, it's conspiracy day.
It's
We're
conspiracy day.
talking all conspiracies of just from things that I saw on this article, and then we can also talk about ones that like we've heard too that's not
Yeah.
on the list. Um, but we started off with a little list, and then we're gonna like branch our way into like other stuff. But Seahawks won.
You see? You see? SEA, you see? Hey!
Yep.
Y'all, we did that shit. And the thing is, I already knew it. I've been
Yeah.
saying this for how long?
Yeah, since you started watching it, she's such a football person now.
No, I'm
The
not.
thing is, you just have to accept it because I think you love how the game is just played in
No, I
general.
just like winning, bro. I like being right. I
She's gonna
like
pick
being
the winning
right.
team every year. She's like, whichever one I feel like gonna
No,
win.
it's just Seattle. That's all I cared. The only game I watched was Seattle games. I wasn't like,
Yeah,
really tuned in for real. I just cared about the Seahawks because low key, like before we got this new coach, we was trash. We were trash. I mean,
yeah.
besides that one time we won the Super Bowl back in
High
2015.
school.
Yes. So
Yeah. I was
it's
about to
like,
ask if you
wow.
remembered that
I
too.
do because I am still salty that I couldn't go to the parade, and I'm salty today that I can't go to the parade on Wednesday. Like, how
Yeah.
am I gonna miss both of them? That's just bullshit. I'm having real FOMO right now. Like, this is crazy work.
No,
But
I
it's
remember that too. Like, I remember where I was sitting in the cafeteria at school the next day,
mhm.
also, and like our school saying that school's still going to be open, and if you miss school, like it's going to count as an absence and stuff. And that cafeteria was empty, bro.
Empty. I'm pissed.
There is no one there, and I just remember sitting there, just like, damn, this is crazy.
I was pissed my mom wouldn't let me go down. I said, bro, nobody, we didn't even learn in the classes, bro. We was just reading.
Yeah, and
Like,
I'm
what the
like,
hell?
okay, fucking absence. I got an absence. Okay,
I don't be skipping school anyways. So we can all just shut down for one day to celebrate our win as a community.
thank you.
This is
I
what they
can't
don't
wait to do that. Like for my kid, where
do.
they're just truly, they're like, I really don't want to go to school today. I'm just not in it. And I'm like, okay, well, do you feel like you're caught up on your homework? This and that. Cool. Let's have a day. Like,
Yeah,
let's grab a little coffee and let's just take a stroll and go somewhere.
that's facts.
I feel like let's normalize not having to go to school every day.
Yeah, just like how we don't want to go to work every single day.
Yeah,
Like we gonna call out of work when we want to call out of work. If you don't feel like working,
exactly.
you apply the same thing to school. Plus, anyways, the shit they teaching us is fake
Yep.
news. Unless the
Also,
conspiracies, because that's really another one. It's school.
yep. School. Um, but also before we go into the conspiracy theories, I wanted to talk about, I don't know if you saw it, but Bad Bunny's halftime show.
I got through half of it.
Yeah, those things be long, but I
It was
love it
good though
though.
so far. It was really good.
Yeah, it was like so it's so funny. Every time since I've moved to LA, it's really cool seeing familiar faces on the screen too.
Yeah.
And like knowing people and be like, oh my God, like that's my friend. Like I know her.
Hmm.
And there was one dancer on there, which she's been on like every single, because where she was standing, she was right behind him or next to him. So she's in like every article of that photo
I love that.
and stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool. That's crazy. And I hope next year I get to do the Super Bowl. I feel like every dancer, that's like
To do a
a
Super
huge thing that
Bowl.
every single dancer wants to be a part of.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
huge.
Yeah. Who do you think will be performing next year?
That's good. That's
'Cause
good. I have no idea.
I have no idea either, but I'm like, I would love if they did Cat's Eye, but they haven't been in the industry for that long to be doing
I
that.
feel like I
And
feel
then,
like they're
or the girl,
too. I feel like they're too K-poppy to
but
do
see,
that because not
that'll be
everybody.
a cool transition because
True.
K-pop is so huge, where I feel like it's getting bigger and slowly making it more into mainstream of the States. Where if they pick that girl, I'm not great at like K-pop artist names,
Mhm.
but there's that, her name's Jenny, and she was in the
Oh yeah.
Blackpink group, and it's that song, the "Who Wanna Rock Like Jenny, Keep Your Hair Done, Nails Done Like Jenny, like Jenny." I just see that on a halftime show because
I
that
can
beat
see that.
so hard, where like they would eat that up.
They would
They
eat
would
that up. But
like,
I just don't know. Like the thing is, Bad Bunny makes sense for me
yeah,
because everybody's listening to him. Not that I'm not saying that not everybody's listening to Cat's Eye, but
but
I
they're
feel
so
like
new. They're
they're
so new.
new, but I just feel like households, even Kendrick's, I think everybody know who Kendrick Lamar is. Everybody knows like his music all from all across like families. Like I feel like
Yeah. So they need like a household name a
yes.
lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm trying to think
So
then.
I know that, right? Because I'm like, I don't know who it could be. Has Bruno Mars done it already?
Why was I literally thinking this? I
Crazy.
was about to say Bruno Mars, but I had to think if he did it, but I don't think so. Only when he performed with Beyonce. So I
Mm.
don't think he was the main. Oh, I don't think Beyonce headlined.
Yes,
Yes,
he had lines twice.
she did. She
Yeah.
did. I'm thinking of the performance she did with Bruno and then Coldplay. I think it was,
Yes.
but
Yes,
it
yes,
was,
yes.
I'm thinking that was Beyonce's halftime show. That was Coldplay's halftime
Yeah,
show. I forgot because, yeah, there's been this thing where they outperformed Coldplay.
that's
But
right.
no, I love you, Coldplay. I do. Okay, no respect,
No,
no
it's
disrespect,
Coldplay.
but it's
Yeah.
Beyonce. Um, it's Beyonce. Yeah, it's her. I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I could
I would.
definitely see it being Bruno. I think he's about to have
He
a
could be next
big run this year, especially with him going on tour.
on
So once
tour.
that's done and over with, they're gonna see how big that is. And I feel like it's
Yeah,
gonna be like a Silk Sonic type of vibe.
yeah,
I can definitely see that for sure.
yep. And he'll bring out the same people that he's opening. The people that are opening for him: Victoria Monet,
Yeah. Anderson
Leon
Pack.
Thomas. Yep,
Yeah. I can definitely see
exactly.
that. I
And I
can
think they'll just have
definitely
like
see
little
that.
small like parts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I think the only person that's really gonna have like a big number for him if he does do it will be Victoria Monet.
Yeah.
But because she
And the
also
thing is, they
dances.
probably gonna have a whole, bro, what if we predict this? I really feel that. I don't know why. The way that life is going, I predicted this win. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that let's what's today? Today is
The nine.
January 9th.
Yes, it's the ninth.
Margot, where's January or February 9th? February 9th.
Yep.
Our prediction for the next Super Bowl
Bruno
halftime
Mars.
show is Bruno Mars.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I say let's just get into this.
Okay, I'm ready.
So we have a whole list and we're just going to discuss them. So the first one is the moon landing. Do we believe that um, a man landed on the moon at that time? You don't think so?
No.
So at first, 100% I believed it. I was like, damn, a man landed on the moon. They be going, they be doing their thing. As I've gotten older, and I just think the past year, like very early, I don't think it's true. I truly was one of those people that believed it.
And you know what? I think we all like It makes sense, bro. They're good. One thing about
They're good.
this world,
Yeah.
people
Mm-hmm.
is that they are good at making you believe certain things. And I had a conversation with somebody from Germany maybe sometime last year, which really made my answer solidify and no, because it was one of those things where Germany and America were trying to um, see who's going to get to the moon first. So, of
Mm.
course, America wants to say that they did these things first. They like everything, like they conquered these things first, just so that they could govern Germany, half part of Germany.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, I do believe that that is the reason why they faked it, was to say that they got to it first so that they could govern that half of Germany. And if you know, you know. I don't know the whole story, but half of Germany was governed by America
Mm.
for a while.
Crazy. Yeah.
So
So we don't believe that's real. Government killed JFK.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just feel like
We
there,
work with those people.
yeah,
Did you see that they're doing a movie, which I'm low key about to watch? Either a movie or a TV show. I think it's a movie of him and his wife or something. And it looks really romantic and beautiful because I did hear like they had a beautiful marriage
yeah.
and stuff. I don't know. I don't think it was the president. I think it was like his son, someone that was related. I'm terrible at this. Okay. History was not my.
Are we? I don't know. Well, I don't know because we also got to keep in mind too, like was Marilyn Monroe and JFK had their little
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's them. I think it's the son or
uh,
like someone that's
related to him some type
related.
of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. And so once we get off this thing, I'll find it.
Figure it out.
But yeah, it looks really good. Um, COVID was engineered by the media. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sips J. Absolutely. I think that it was a global reset. Like, I think it was one of those things where it needed to be reset. They were doing a lot of things. That's why they were trying to keep us inside. And, at the end of the day, like, I am that type of person that believes that like immunizations, they're putting stuff into you. So for the longest time, I didn't believe that whole chipping thing. But as life goes on, and then that one show, that 100 show that you had,
Yes, I was just about to say that too. That
it's very
season.
parallel
Yep.
to
It
COVID.
was too relatable of what we were dealing with. And
Yeah,
especially the whole chip and how like if you did not get chipped, like people were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? All this type of stuff. And it was like a thing where the whole world had to get it to like be
yeah,
safe. And do you remember when we hung out and I was getting my vaccination shot. I think it was my second one that I had to get because you had to get two for one of them. And I was flipping my shit out. I felt like I was about to die. You guys, story time.
yeah. This was crazy.
Like I was getting my second vaccination shot, and then a couple of hours after that, I'm hanging out with Nia, and we're going to oh, happy Black History Month.
So I didn't want
Thank
to.
you.
I didn't want to interrupt, but
Yep. No, for real.
everybody.
Period. And what was it? I go and meet up with Nia. We're going to grab some sushi. And I think yeah, I got the vaccination shot like 2 hours before then. Out of nowhere, bro, I felt like it was like an out of body experience. I was sitting in the seat and I just felt like I got like pushed back, and everything around me, the colors just got so heightened. Like the sky was even more blue with the hints of like yellow, like a strong sunset. My skin started turning orange and my fingers felt like they were getting long. And I started like breathing really crazy. And I was like, Nia, you might have to take me to the hospital. You might have to take me to the hospital. And she's like, bro, are you okay? And I was like, no, like I feel like I'm literally about to die. And I had to have a conversation in my head to be like, you're not leaving yet. You're not leaving yet. And then um it calmed down, I think, after like 5 minutes or so. But then the rest of the day, though, I felt like something. I don't even know. I still just didn't feel like I was here. And I was just like, there was some type of shift and change into my body. Cause I don't know. It was so weird. And so then ever since then, I was like, I'm not doing any other type of vaccination shot ever again because, oh, I started hearing shit for 2 weeks. I started hearing things. And then one of our friends, her dad, I guess, started hearing stuff too. And he took the same exact vaccination shot that I did. You know who I'm talking about?
No. Who?
The C girl, name with a C.
Oh, oh,
Her
okay.
dad, um, I remember she said that she was like, no, my dad started hearing things for like 2 weeks. And I was like, same. I started hearing things. And
Bro,
so,
I swear to you, my spiritual, trying to get back in tune spiritually has been so hard ever since I took that. I realized that. And that was really crazy. It just really opens you up, and maybe that, yeah,
um,
I just
and I was like, never again. I was like,
never
that was
again,
so
bro.
scary. I've never had to like beg for my life like that internally to be like, I'm not leaving, I'm not leaving, I'm not leaving. And I remember how we were like, well, I know I was, where I was like, you're not getting this vaccination shot and you're not quarantining. Like, fuck
Bro,
you, you're the problem,
yeah.
bro.
You know what? And I stand by this shit, bro. Everything that goes on in this world, like, and it's another conspiracy. I don't think it's a conspiracy. All the conspiracies are fucking true. But my thing is like all these big events that go on, and we can even see what the fuck's going on in the world right now. It is always to divide us because why is it that we keep going at each other when we not going at the fucking problem?
Yeah,
We and that's what they want. That's
that's
how
what they want. They
these
want us to
things
pin each
happen.
other against each other.
Yeah. Because that's how they keep the control is if they divide. To divide is to conquer. Like,
Yep, and that's how they make money too.
yep,
Like, and if we really talk about it, that's why like the president is as big as like he is, and there's this whole thing of like Republicans and Democrats, and we don't hear about that third party a
nope.
lot of the time. Like they silence that third party so much, and
There's
they
so
make
many
us
different people on the ballots. Why don't we hear about them? We only hear about the two.
only hear about the two.
Our
And the
whole
thing is,
lives.
we it's like this whole thing where it's like you have to choose, and if you don't choose there will be consequences with it. Like that's how we were raised our whole life, and we're still dealing with that problem too, just being like you have to be a Republican or you have to be a Democrat, like you have to.
Yeah.
And it's like they're doing that on purpose, and that's how they're also bringing money in some weird way. I don't know how, but I swear
And,
like they're getting financially, they're benefiting from that.
yeah,
Like campaigns, probably people going to these,
absolutely.
like uh when they hear the presidents have like their speeches and things, the camp, yeah, all of those. So
And like I've always said, honestly, like the last 5 years, I've been saying like the same bird, two
mhm,
different things.
yeah, for sure. This one, I've never heard of this, but Earth sucked into a black hole.
Mm,
I don't
I don't think so.
think so
I think
either.
that I do believe, I mean, I don't know if that goes in if you have the question of the flat earth, round earth, but if that's, I feel like
I do
that
have that on the
question is
list.
kind of that in a way. I feel like that question is kind of that, like the black hole, I do believe if or the fact that we're living in a
Hmm.
simulation, I think that that can kind of be looked at as that question. So maybe, yeah, so like, if you haven't seen the film The Truman Show, I do believe that it's kind of like that, if that
Yeah,
kind of
I
like
don't
that.
even know what's like in the black hole. There's just
Nothing.
nothingness. Then I don't think we are, because like at whatsoever at all because of just how sometimes when I go into nature and I'm sitting there and I have my feet in the grass and I'm just looking around, it doesn't feel like a black hole. It feels like
1000%.
we're in something great and
Yeah,
beautiful and stuff where like I feel like the beauty of nature and stuff would be gone. And
facts.
like the
Now,
soul
I
of
guess
the
it's
earth.
a perspective now. It could be a perspective thing because people that are awakened look at the world like that. But now people
Yeah.
that are waking up feeling like they just live the mundane, like they're doing the same thing every single day. Like it's just you live this lot, you live this day and then you repeat it the next day. I can definitely see how like that gives black hole energy. There's
And
no purpose to your life. And like I said, that kind of falls into that simulation. Like we're living in a simulation. It's
yeah.
it's the same day every single day. Maybe just days are changing, but really it's your same day every single day.
Then I feel like that's just like I'm gonna use the word wrong. And it's not analogy.
Yeah,
It's
no, it is an
yeah,
analogy.
analogy.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
an analogy in a sense. Like the black hole means there's no meaning to life in a sense.
Yeah, then I feel like then people are just like that's
It's
just an analogy
perspective.
for people of how they're feeling then.
Yeah,
Instead of it like we're physically in the black hole as
right.
like this world. Um Also another one is oh wait, before we do that, that just reminded me. Yes, I was sitting with two of my friends a couple of days ago, and we were talking about um, how everyone is an artist in their own way. Like everyone can make art, everyone can be an artist. It's
Yeah,
just they have to tap in and like find their inner child and just like open that up and accept it and stuff because everyone is just naturally creative. And we were just agreeing with what she was saying. And I was like, yeah, like if we look at the world right now, like God is an artist as well. Do you
yeah,
see how he just like created this earth and
yeah,
how beautiful it is when we look at it and we're like, wow, this is so gorgeous. That's art. Like
yeah,
I was at the beach, I was like the palm trees and how like you don't see palm trees in say Washington.
yeah,
Like he made certain types of trees for every single area. And like he made the beach where like the sand stops at one part so the water doesn't pass through it. Like
yeah,
that's a creation, that's art, you know?
yeah.
So I was just that's really that relates to nothing about conspiracy theories. It was just like made me think when I was talking about nature.
That's really
Um this one we've talked about before a long time ago. The Denver airport is Illuminati's headquarters.
mm,
Bro, I've been to that airport. That shit is weird. Weird
that was
energy. Yeah, like I remember I didn't notice it leaving because I wasn't really thinking about it. I was more like, oh my God, I'm about to see like my college best friend that I haven't seen in over a year and stuff like that. I'm thinking of all this stuff. But when I was going back, when you enter the
mhm.
horse, the horse is the entrance. Like you're passing it and it has red eyes, like glowy red eyes. And it's a dark gray horse. And it was also kind of cloudy outside when I was entering the airport. So that shit was demonic already. I was like, what? And then um my friend Logan, he was telling me like little things about the airport that I can't remember, but at that time I was like, that's weird. Like there's underground tunnels and stuff like that. And then when you go in there, it's just true, it's huge, but it just feels cold and just yeah, like I
It
wouldn't be
feels
surprised.
cold and dark
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if they got some stuff
either.
hidden under there. Wouldn't
I,
be. Because also Colorado, especially in that area, it was like open space, like open grass area and
mm,
stuff like that. Yeah, like it's not a city look at all. Maybe in like certain parts of Colorado, I don't know. But the areas that I was going to, it was like I wouldn't be surprised they got some shit going on underground.
yeah, 100%. But I also think like yeah, bro. I think that I think I don't know. It could potentially be the headquarters. I be hearing more of like their bunkers are there. Like if shit were to hit the
Oh,
fan,
yes, the bunker.
things were to occur, they're going to Colorado because that's where like the main entrance is at is there. But I've been hearing a lot too, like Arizona is a hot spot.
I've been hearing that
Vegas is
too.
a hot spot. So kind of just really like LA, Vegas, Colorado, kind of just like that little circle
Yep.
because it all
Sorry,
kind
y'all.
of connects in a
I'm
weird way.
fixed.
But I think that I don't know, man. It's so interesting. It's
I
so
know.
interesting.
I'm fixing my thing because I have to charge my phone. I also have to sit it up, and I'm like, how do I sit this
Hey
up?
y'all,
Okay,
hey.
there we go. It might
Like the
fall.
live if you're here, like the live if you're here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Um,
Okay.
what's the next one? Our next one. I like
Bigfoot
this
is
one.
real.
Man, so let me tell you something. I that one's tough, but I be having dreams that like giants exist
Yeah.
in
Well,
my
giants were
dreams, bro.
real.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
do believe that giants exist, whether that be Bigfoot, whether that be like whatever I do think
yeah.
that that should exist though, because bro, there's just no way, like maybe not in this, maybe not on this parallel this part, but in another life, and not in another life, but just in another
Well, yeah. I think it
reality.
was proven facts that like giants are real. It's just the thing is that what we're consuming now and what we're eating and the climate change, it's we're not able to grow that tall anymore and
Mhm.
live that long any like and stuff like that. There's like history in the black community of having giants and stuff. And even I believe in like the Pacific Islanders history,
Hell yeah. And let's talk
you
about it.
know?
Mayans, bro. How the hell did they build the fucking pyramids and shit?
Yep,
Because there's nobody's
exactly.
getting up on no big ass motherfucking ladder like that. No, bro.
Yep.
Nah, there's definitely, absolutely.
And we have people that still like it's rare, but folks that are hitting the 7 feet, still like
You
there's
are
what a
almost 10.
TLC TV show about that not too long
Mhm.
ago and stuff. But it's just like when you're that tall now in this generation, you don't live that long
Yeah.
too. But it's a thing. Like it's true. But I've never really like studied Bigfoot specifically,
Yeah.
you know.
But I be
But
having
yes.
dreams. I ain't even gonna cap with you. I do be I be
Oh,
having dreams like
my cat.
where
That's
like
cool.
once a year. No, bro, it's kind of scary. I'm not gonna cap with you because it's like something, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when you dreaming, you in a whole different universe, but it's
Yeah.
like every year, and I've had this dream about 2, 3 times, but it's like a yearly thing where like a rare occurrence where like this giant would be passing through the city and like we all had to take cover and hide. And if he like
Mm.
saw you, he would step on you type shit. Like
I've
that
had a
was
dream
the
like that
thing.
before.
See, isn't that interesting? So why are we all having them dreams?
Yeah.
So so
Yeah.
it's just like, like a very rare thing where it would happen, but like they would just be passing through the city and like you would have to hide and not let yourself be seen by this giant.
Yep. I would, what we need to do next time you
Hmm.
come and visit? Let's figure out what type of manifestation, what type of whatever we need to do to be in the same dream together.
Bro, that's some cool shit. Let's do it. Because there's sometimes, bro, I be dreaming, having dreams of you. I be like, I wonder if she was here for real. Like, I
You
wonder if
know?
you was sleeping and you was here, you just don't remember.
Yep. And I feel like if we really tap the fuck in,
Bro, I
we
remember
could
we
be
were
dreaming
trying
at
to
the
do
same
that shit. Do you
time.
remember we were trying to do that shit back in 2020? Me and you, Alyssa Ellie, were trying to do that shit from your book. You had this dream book, bro.
Yes, I had a dream book. Yes.
And I remember one time we all tried to tap in, like thinking the same thing.
Yes. But you know what? I think we need to make sure we're in the same room
Mm,
while dreaming and like going to sleep at the same
that
time
makes
type
sense.
thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we,
We're
we
gonna make
got
it
to figure
happen.
that
That's
out.
so cool, bro.
Yeah,
It's too
I
powerful
know.
to not try no scientific shit like that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
And
fire.
but the thing is, I just already know when we meet each other in our dreams, I feel like we're just gonna be cracking the fuck up.
We like we did it.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like we're
Bro, we
actually
don't be shook.
here.
Like, how did we get here? But we did this shit.
Yeah, like this is crazy. And then we'll just be acting a fool. Like I just wanted to do some like Indiana Jones, some 100 shit, and just
Bro,
like,
I stay doing that shit by myself, jumping off cliffs. Like,
you know, but I just want to do it with like someone I like. I want to
yeah.
feel like I got someone there
Yeah,
too.
bro. I'm about to turn this shit into a movie. Stay tuned.
Yep. Okay, two more. Mermaids are real. Yes. Yes, 100%. I used to do a whole deep dive trying to figure that out and stuff, and like looking at these different types of videos that people caught. And the thing is, like a lot of people have said too, we just believe mermaids are just not as beautiful and as like
Yeah.
these welcoming creatures of what we would see on TV and stuff.
Yeah.
I think they're ugly as fuck. I
Yeah.
think that they're probably really scary looking,
Yeah.
and you do not want to be close to one whatsoever because they
Well,
could
I
probably
think
snap your
men, I
neck
think
like
that's a
that.
man person. I think that's a man's problem because I don't think that they doing anything to women. I think that it is a man's thing because at the end of the day, men are the ones being fishermen and doing all this luring into the fucking ocean and all this bullshit and messing with women. And I do believe that, women who have their souls sucked by men can reincarnate as mermaids and that's their karma. Bro, I remember maybe this was like last year, sometime last year, I was in deep about like on fisherman TikTok, bro. Like, and they were talking about how like they were doing these scientific tests on mermaids and stuff, and how like certain like they don't talk about it, but like if they touch you or if they bite you or kiss you or something like that, like the men fall ill. Like,
Oh, those
bro,
sirens.
it was, yeah, like it was some crazy, like they would basically like get like sores on their skin, like just over time start decaying from like that, but they
Yeah.
only lure the men. They only lure men. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah. I
See,
was like,
yeah,
that's
I
crazy,
think
bro.
they are
I'm like,
real.
that's crazy.
I think they're so real, and like we're just not going to be able. I think they're way smarter than us, and
Absolutely.
if if someone finds one, it's because they want to be found.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like they are 10 steps ahead of us for real. Last one is we're all living in a matrix.
1000%. 1000%. If you don't think we're living in the matrix, you're living in the matrix. And that's what I gotta say. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta be so awakened to this shit. You gotta question everything. And a good movie to start with, I'm telling you, The Truman Show. The Truman
Mm-hmm.
Show is gonna make you. Have you seen that film?
I've only watched clips, but not the
Oh, you
like
need to
sitting
watch it.
down from
You
beginning
need
to
to sit
end.
and watch it. You need to sit and watch it. You need
Yeah.
to sit and watch it. And I do believe it's just kind of like how they set us up from school to just everybody has the same kind of timeline. They set you up with the same timeline, so we all fall
Yeah.
in line. And it's like, dang, like either you gonna stay asleep and stay on that, or you gonna start questioning and be like, wait, why? But why?
Yeah.
What if I don't want to do that? But what if I why?
Yep.
And then people call you crazy, people call you psychotic for questioning why.
Yep. And it reminds me also of WandaVision, that TV show, because it was like inspired by, well, it wasn't purposely, but it was definitely like you could tell inspired by Truman Show,
Mhm.
where because during Endgame, WandaVision, her husband died from the whole war and stuff, and she
Wow.
would not accept it to the point where she made her own world, where she took a town and used her magic so they can live in a matrix of her life. So her husband was alive in there. She had her two kids that she wished that she had with her man. And so if anyone questioned their day-to-day like time, like you can get killed, or they kind of like knock you out to like go back into
Mm-hmm.
acting like everything was fine again and
Mm-hmm.
stuff until someone, it was like a TV show too that they would do. And it would be the same TV show, I believe, that they would always do until it was like questioned.
Interesting. So I wonder if that's kind of like a play off of the Truman Show because it sounds very
I
similar
think
to
so.
that.
Yeah. And then when there was people, I forgot who it was, but they broke into the Matrix to tell her like, you cannot take these people and have them live your life, your happy version of life. And so it like fucked up the whole like world in some type of way and
Mm.
stuff. And like she would kick them out of the Matrix and then they'll come back in. And it was like, it was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, it's a slow beginning. Like I think the first 2 or 3 episodes is like boring as fuck, but then right after that, you're like, oh shit, like
Yeah, it's
this is
getting real.
wild. But yeah, it's like living in this matrix, and the government is telling us we need to believe this and do that, and if you don't, if you question it, like you said, it's like there's consequences.
And the thing is, it's not even like consequences from them, it's consequences from our people.
Yeah,
And
sadly,
it's like, damn, it's
they're
like
like little soldiers for them.
swear to God. And so let's talk about it. Like this whole Epstein shit, like people are so desensitized, like I feel like we already, people that know already knew this shit. So this stuff coming out, it's just like you would think people are going to react a little bit differently, but
Yeah,
still people are not wanting to believe it. And like
yeah,
I always say, just because you don't want to believe something, it does not make it true or not true.
yeah,
You're just choosing to mask it out your reality because you don't have the brain comprehension to accept it to be true.
yep. You don't want to deal with it. And it's like, well, guess what? There's people in this world that actually has to deal with it and
Yeah,
deal with this type of stuff.
yeah. So
So, but that's the list I have. Do you have any that you
mm-mm.
can think of?
We gonna close it out on here. We can come back on TikTok and still talk a little bit. Sorry, y'all. We
Well,
running out of time.
the tea's getting
Um,
cold.
he's getting cold on here. But thank you guys for listening. I think every Monday we are going to start doing more lives on TikTok. So follow our TikToks. I'll leave that in the descriptions below. So that if you want to be a part of our live studio audience, you can definitely do that. Ask us questions, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're gonna close out this episode. And we will see you guys. Oh my gosh, bro.
Hmm.
Are we gonna see them next week? I'm going out of town. We're gonna figure it out, y'all. We're
Oh
gonna figure it out.
yes, we'll
We
figure it out.
either will see us next week or you won't. Or maybe you will. You'll see.
Okay, well, we'll chat
All right,
soon.
y'all. We'll chat soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.